Hello, and welcome back to the Dokkan battle video. As you can see, the global version of the game actually got this first, but this is a massive data download. Absolutely massive amount of world tournament characters. 5 new world tournament characters, the Daima characters, the new Gohan and Piccolo, and then Super Easy A Super Saiyan Goku. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and just take a look at what all they do. Let's start off with the new Grandpa Gohan LR. This is going to be the new World Tournament reward card. Let's see this here, if he's any good. All right. Turtle Skull Key for HP tag name is 130, whatever. If there's an enemy or an ally whose name includes Goku at the start of character's attacking turn, activates the entrance animation once only, and all allies keep +1 and attack +20% for the rest of the battle. That's nice. It's a little bit of a support. Okay, but okay. Key +3 attacking defense 150%, plus an additional attack and defense 150% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense 150% if it's an ultra super attack. Okay, that's a lot of stats. Plus an additional key +2 per Turtle School or Kamehameha category ally attacking in the same turn. Okay. Plus an additional key +2 and launches an additional super attack when the name of an ally who is attacking in the same turn or an enemy includes Goku. He seems really basic. He just has a bunch of raw stats. What does this intro look like? Okay. I hope it's voiced. I really do. Not really a crazy thing. Super attacks, 12 key, 30% attacking defense for 1 turn, colossal damage, okay. 50% attacking defense for 1 turn, mega colossal and seal. Okay, nothing crazy. He should link up really well with Master Roshi. Nothing that interesting about this card. He's just a ball of raw stats. What are his super attacks? Okay. And then he does a comment. All right, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's cool. It's a nice thing to have a Grandpa Gohan card. But like, he's incredibly basic. I'd like him to be a little bit better. He's just raw stats, which is kind of sad. All right, next up, the Easy A for AGL hit. Okay, let's see here. Key +2 attacking defense 160. Additional attacking defense 120% when performing a super attack. Plus an additional attack and defense +20% with each super attack performed up to 80%. Plus an additional attack +100%. Launches an additional attack. There's a high chance of becoming a super attack and great chance of stunning. The attacked enemy is the first attacker on the turn, so you're never getting that. Attacked enemies attack -30% for 3 turns. Plus an additional key +2 and a high chance of evading enemies' attacks as the second or third attacker on turn. That's the one you're going to want. Great chance of performing a critical hit when the target enemy is in attack down status or stunned. Launches an additional super attack when there's an enemy whose name includes Goku. A lot of characters nowadays are needing Goku enemies. Kind of makes me think that they're going to add in a fight against the Goku soon. Like, because what? This is the 3rd character. Because Grandpa Gohan technically wants to fight a Goku. This guy wants to fight a Goku. And then Into Broly wants to fight a Goku. It's very odd. Stacks attack and raises defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Okay, he seems solid. 50% dodge, decent offense, should be okay defense, whatever. Mighty Mask, attacking defense 200%, additional attacking defense 150% when facing only 1 enemy, 50% attack when performing a super attack, 10% attacking defense when performing a super attack, and chance of performing a crit per tournament participant category ally on the team. Guaranteed dodge for 1 turn when HP is 60% or less, and after that turn you get 70% dodge when HP is 60% or less. Oh, that's kind of bad. Guaranteed dodge and perform a critical hit when HP is... Okay, so he has 2 separate turns where he has 100% dodge chance. So, like, maybe you can, like, gimmick this guy. Fair enough. 50% attacking defense with a medium chance of an additional 50% attack and greatly and cause supreme damage to the enemy. He's okay. 2 guaranteed dodge turns is nice, though. It's just that they're really low HP thresholds, so it's like, how useful is that really going to be? Next up is Android 8. Now, this guy I remember being good. Attack was 100% when performing a super attack. 30% damage reduction for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. Key +3 and attack plus 180%. And guard for 5 turns after receiving an attack. Oh, that's nice. 180% defense before the character receives an attack. 8 times what? 20% defense and up to 80% and damage reduction by 10% up to 40% with each attack received. After the character receives 8 or more attacks in battle, Dragon Ball category allies attack and defense plus 20%, plus additional attack, key plus 2 and attack name is 20% for characters whose name also include Goku. 180% attack name. What the? This guy's weird. So for the first, okay, the strongest turn this guy's gonna have is his first turn once he's received 4 attacks, because then he's gonna have 70% damage reduction, guard, and then just a ton of defense. But after that, he kind of falls off a cliff, and then he gets no defense and super attack either. Yeah, not great. Not great for our boy Hachan here. Which, is this guy a different name from the other Android 8? Like the AGL one? I think he is not. I think he is the same thing. Okay, not great at all. Definitely not good. This one I'm really excited for, Demon King Piccolo. Let's see what he does. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type tech excluded attack. Attack plus 60% per tech key sphere obtained. Key plus 5 and damage reduction of 50% with 4 more key spheres obtained. That's really high damage reduction. That's up from how much? Oh, no, it's the same. High chance of your critical hit with 4 more tech key spheres obtained. 100% defense before attacking. 100% defense as the first. Okay, so you want him in slot 1. That's a lot of defense. Launches an additional attack. There's a high chance of becoming a super attack. And chance of evading enemies' attacks plus 30% as the second or third attacker in a turn. Probably not that useful. Plus an additional defense plus 60% in chance of evading enemies' attacks plus 30% when all allies attacking the same turn are extreme class. Okay. Having an additional 200% defense in slot 1 is pretty nice, though. Plus he's going to have 50% damage reduction. And then remember, his transformation condition, it's very interesting. We'll get to that when we get there. 30% attacking defense for 1 turn. Raises attack and massively raises defense for 1 turn. That's a lot. That's a big. What is that up from? It was just 50% defense, and now he's getting 100%. Okay. And remember his transformation condition, which is not actually. I guess they could change this because it's not an active. It just happens. Restores youth using the power of the Dragon Ball starting from the 7th turn of the start of battle, or when they didn't. Did they not change that? They didn't change it. Why not? This is just a thing that happens. Why didn't they update this? That's kind of stupid. Okay, what does this guy look like? 59% HP recovery once. Key plus 6, defense was 100%. Randomly changes tech key sphere, or key spheres of a certain type, tech excluded attack. 66% attack per key sphere obtained. High chance to perform a crit, plus an additional chance to perform a crit, plus 6% per tech key sphere obtained. Count starts at the 4th tech key sphere with 3 or more tech key spheres obtained. Okay. 66% damage reduction for 6 turns on the character's entry turn. Reduces damage received by 10% per key sphere obtained up to 66% starting from the 7th turn. Okay. Defense was 100% as the first attacker. Launches an additional attack action, making a super attack and chance of evading an attack with 30%. Okay. Plus an additional 66% defense and chance of evading an attack. Okay, he's not that great. He's not as good as I thought. Because they didn't really give him more damage reduction. They just gave him start at turn stats. I mean, it is a good amount of damage. 66% is a lot. Remember, this guy's coming out on turn 7. Because they didn't update this. Right? In Dragon Ball Saga, that's not a thing in the game right now. World Tournament is not a thing in the game right now for enemies, and Dragon Ball Seekers isn't either. That's kind of weird that they didn't update this at all to make this a lower turn. 100% attacking defense for 1 turn, low attack, 50%. Okay, I mean, he seems like he's going to be solid. I mean, 66% damage reduction is a lot. And then in base, he has just 50%, right? Before he transforms, which is like, it's just fine. Like, he's going to be fine. He should hit pretty hard too if he gets a bunch of tech key spheres. But he doesn't need to be basically in slot 1 for his max defense and then also having a full extreme class rotation, which extreme class Dragon Ball Saga is not really amazing. Right, because these guys are kind of mediocre. We have Tech Mai is really good. Tech Mai is going to help this guy out a lot. But there's not really a whole lot of other extreme class characters that you can run this guy with. So I mean, that's that's kind of whatever. We would need like a new Demon King Piccolo or like a Lord Slug or something to pair this guy up with. All right, then we have the Daima characters. Do we not have their awakenings? No, we don't. I wonder when their awakenings come out. Maybe we can get like kind of a look at how they're going to be. They're both. Oh, are they both all types leads? They are. Okay, good for link leveling. Okay, looks like Vegeta is eventually going to become a support unit with guard, and then he gets attack, defense, and crit with each attack received. Interesting. Goku is going to be a support unit that does additionals. Launches an additional attack, then becoming a super attack. Yeah, so Goku is going to eventually become an additional based character, and Vegeta is going to be a needing to get hit based character with guard. Interesting. I don't like. You're not going to know what the hell these guys are going to look like because these are SRs, right? These are SR characters right now that will awaken into the mini versions to become just regular URs, and then eventually we'll probably awaken into TURs. So who knows what the hell they're going to look like, but they seem okay for now. Like we can kind of get a brief idea of what they're going to look like. And then we have the Bardock. Remember that this guy will eventually... Whoa, okay, 318 again. He will eventually become an LR. So maybe we can get a better idea of what he's going to look like at LR. His intro launches an additional attack. There's a great chance of becoming a super attack for 4 turns of the character's entry turn. When there are another 4 or more superclass allies on the team, that's not hard. 100% attacking demons at the start of turn. Superclass allies, key +1 attacking demons 20%. Time travelers, key +1 attacking demons 20%. Okay. Plus an additional attack was 100% when there's a wicked bloodline enemy. That's not going to happen ever. Medium chance of forming a critical hit. Launches an additional attack that's a high chance of becoming a super attack when all allies attacking the same turn is superclass. Interesting. Plus an additional attack is 50% when performing a super attack. Plus an additional attack was 50% chance of performing a critical hit. Plus 50% when HP is 50% or less. And then he is stacking attack and greatly raising defense. Okay. I mean, he could be alright. Like, he can quad super. And he's a support unit. It's probably going to be based on like time travelers, which like the time traveler category isn't really that good right now. But I can see this guy being like an interesting little card when he awakens. Is he now on Super Saiyans? He is now on Super Saiyans. Okay. I could see him being useful in the future. It's just obviously he's going to awaken again, so we don't know what he's fully going to look like, but just pretty much look at all of what he has right now and then just make it a little bit better. And that's probably what he's going to look like at LR, and then maybe give him more stats, right? Interesting. The majority of these characters drop on the 18th, right? The Daima characters come out when Daima comes out, so tomorrow at 10 a.m., which is pretty cool. Gohan and Piccolo are on the 16th. Interesting. So World Tournament this weekend. Gohan and Piccolo on the 16th. Actually, no, that's next week. Wait, hold on. That's a week and a half away. Because it's the 10th right now. That's next weekend. And then Gohan and Piccolo drop next week? Why are they a week away? Here's the medal thing. Why are they a week away? What is it? When does this guy drop? The 15th. Why? Wait, what the hell? Why are they so far apart? Are they saying our content for the week is Daima? What is... Okay, something is hidden here, for sure. I don't understand why Gohan and Piccolo were revealed last night and are a week away. That doesn't make sense to me. And JP Dokkan hasn't done anything, right? I'm confused. Yeah, the JP Twitter or JP hasn't gotten the data down. Why are these guys so far away? Keep your eye on this. Something is weird. Something's weird here. Because I doubt they're just going to give us Bardock and then Daima SRs for our full week update, especially when we've seen their awakenings. I feel like there's something missing in this data download, and I want to know what it is. I really do. Very interesting. Okay, do we know how to get these? No, we don't. Okay. Interesting. I guess let me know what you guys think about all these new characters. None of them seem that crazy. Like, at all. Like, all of them seem just very okay, at best. Just let me know what you guys think about them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. This is weird.